I'm doing the magic ring or magic circle crochet tutorial. The magic ring lets you start crocheting in the round with a tight, closed center instead of a hole. It's perfect for amigurumi, plushies, coasters, and circular designs. You will need scissors, a yarn or darning needle to weave in your ends, a hook, I'm using a 4mm today, and some yarn. I'm using a worsted weight. We're going to take the yarn, lay it across your hand like this, and we are going to wrap it around your first two fingers to form an X, holding it with your ring finger. Now take your hook. You're going to go under the first strand of yarn, grab the second strand, pulling it under and grabbing, going over the first strand and under to grab the second strand, pulling that through the loop. Now, if you see how I turned my hand, that just makes it a little bit easier for me to then grab the yarn and remove it from my fingers. Then wrap the yarn as you would to begin working your project. Now we're going to crochet some stitches. Chain 1 to secure that loop, or chain 2 depending on your stitch type. And we're going to do single crochets. Generally you do 6 single crochets for amigurumi start, or 8 half double crochets for a thicker round. If you notice, I'm going over the tail also. Now you can see your stitches here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have all the stitches. So we're going to pull the tail of the yarn, and I like to hold it here just to keep it secure, and the center closes like magic. Now I like to pull it real tight, just like that, just to secure that hole as small as I can get it. Then we are going to slip stitch. So we drop the tail, pick up our yarn again, and we're going to slip stitch into that first stitch that we made. Now it is a little bit tight, so you're going to have to just kind of work your hook in there. Make that, give myself a little bit of slack there. And then we're going to work that through to make that slip stitch. Now, depending on what your pattern tells you to do next, you will work into these stitches. Generally, it will be increases, maybe an increase in each one. So you would do 2 single crochets or whatever the pattern calls for into each one of these stitches. Now, let's do that one more time. So I'm just going to pull that out. I got it really tight. There we go. I got that really tight. Pull that out. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to lay it across my hand again, wrap it to make an X like this. Take my hook under the first strand and over the second, pulling it up, then over the first and under the second, pulling it through that loop. Again, I like to hold it with my forefinger and my thumb to pull my fingers out of it and to retain that loop there. And I'm going to grab my working yarn and chain 1 or 2, depending on your stitches. There's my chain 1. Now we don't want to confuse the tail with the working yarn. I'm going to work these stitches 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And I like to hold it as I pull those through. Now you can see those. If it feels a little tricky, just practice. Maybe even with a thicker yarn at first. That may make it a little bit easier. Once you get it though, you've got it. Now I'm going to take the tail and I'm going to pull it as I hold securely right here. I'm just going to pull that. Like I said, I like to pull it tight. And then pick up the working yarn again and move the tail out of the way and then slip stitch into that first stitch. Now, like I said, it's going to be, you got to work that hook in there because it's really tight, but you want it to be tight because especially with amigurumi, your stuffing will come out if it's not real tight. And there's your magic ring or magic circle. You can pull it tight some more if you want at the end there, and you'll see that there's no hole exposed. This allows you to crochet seamlessly with no gaps to show stuffing. And there's your magic ring or magic circle. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.